Hi there everyone, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be another moon reading, a general moon reading. Before I start doing the reading, let me just choose. I'm going to choose this deck today. Okay, and then I think I'm going to choose this oracle deck and this one here. So I'm going to tell you the daily planets. Okay, and there's also the specific message that came through this morning, because it was something that, I don't know if it's something personal for me per se, but it's something that came through. But before I get to that, but it's also part of the meditation and the notes for this reading. Okay, so the moon enters Aquarius at 19 minutes past 3, which is 15:19 UTC. If you don't know what UTC is, go look it up. And Mars enters at 15:32 UTC, and Venus is 1 degree in Taurus. Semi-square Saturn is 16 degrees in Pisces at 19:04 UTC, and the moon phase is in a waning gibbous. So this is the daily planets for today. Okay, so what else is there? Okay, there is this quote. It's not a quote. Well, it is a quote, but we will get to that. Let me just, before I get into the messages, let me just shuffle the cards quickly. Sorry for my fingers, okay? Welcome to the new subscribers. Sorry, my fingers are healing. You can see my community section. I make jewelry. Okay, so I was very busy the past few months, possibly few months before Christmas, usually my busiest times, because it's also summer. It was summer, and it's very busy that time of the year in the Western Cape. So like I literally work my fingers to the bone, literally. Anyway, and well, I had allergic reaction to some of the stuff that I used in making my jewelry. Okay, because I think it was the reason I didn't put on any gloves, and my fingers touched the reason, and I highly think it's the reason, and it had an allergic reaction. You should wear gloves when you read, and I do have gloves, but the thing is that I was in a hurry. I had to finish these things, and the gloves, I have very small hands, and I hardly ever get gloves that fit my hands because it's too small. Okay, the gloves are always too long and too big, and it makes it uncomfortable, especially when you make jewelry, such fine work, and now the gloves get in the way. Okay, so I have to figure that thing out before I get back to the reason. Get smaller gloves or go look somewhere, because I can't find anything that fits my hands. So let's see. Okay, this is free will. I'm going to choose another card. Speak out. Oh, isn't this appropriate for the message that came through? And also Dawn of Love. Okay, and now we're going to draw oracle card from the messages. Please, universe, ascended masters, and my spirit guides. Okay, so you got the Lady of the Gift, and then you have the Horse King. This card came out yesterday as well, and the Sacred Union. Okay, so okay, the bottom of the deck is the Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock and total paradigm shift. Okay, I have no idea what this means for you. Love in the moment, what you're looking for is for you, is at the bottom of this deck. And now we're going to draw a few oracle cards. I need tarot cards. So what came through in the meditations is this. If something feels right for you, if something makes you feel happy, if something makes you feel content, if something makes you feel blissful and joyful, then it's for you. Okay, this is what came through. The other thing also, sorry, it's in our nature as human beings to, okay, for the most part, it's almost like that post I shared on my community section about a book, this Michael Crichton, I hope I pronounced his name correctly, that I shared. Okay, so I said in the community post that the first time that I read the quote, I was like speechless, because this is something that I've carried in my heart for a very long time, especially concerning my past, concerning the history from the country that of which I come, which is South Africa, concerning the fact that South Africa had apartheid legacy. And soon as you start talking about these things, people start to become uncomfortable. I've noticed it. Okay, they don't want to, it's almost like they're in denial about that part, especially Caucasian people. It's almost like they don't want to be reminded by it, basically. They don't want to be reminded by the fact that it did happen. According to them, it's always, okay, some of them, not all of them. According to them, it's always a situation of get over it in most cases. Whereas this is not the right attitude to have. Don't you think so? It comes across as so cold. So I have no idea what, this is just an example that I'm using, okay? So don't get offended. I don't know who watches my readings. So it's in our nature as humans to survive, and we fight for our survival. And like the post said, animals fight for territory, animals fight for, it happens among humans too, fight for food, whereas humans fight for beliefs and the belief system, which is the truth, because most wars, even as if we look back into history, is religious wars. It's people's beliefs. They fought for what they believed in. And if somebody disagreed with him, they wanted to attack this individual. Okay, regardless of what that person or individual's beliefs might be. So, whatever this is that you're experiencing, there is some type of strategy that you need, and planning, and a right type of frame of mind, because the reason why I'm talking about this and why this came through is you might be surrounded by prejudice energies, by people that are predatory and prejudice in the same breath. Okay, I have no idea what this is for you. And the universe is asking you to be strategic. You need to plan. You need to be in the right frame of mind. It's almost like, I want to say this correctly, and I'm looking for an example. When you speak about being in the right frame of mind, once I spoke to my son once, and I said to him, through the years, okay, I didn't do this my whole life. I mean, I did do it, but not like this. Okay, and I didn't make jewelry my whole life. I had a job like any other human being, a 9-to-5 job. Okay, before I embarked on my career in jewelry making and tarot reading. So it's almost like the universe wants to tell you, when they speak about the right frame of mind, is to be vigilant, in other words, self-aware of your actions, but also self-aware of other people's actions. so that when you go into situations, you don't feel unprepared, basically, okay, or you're not basically surprised by whatever transpires. So, okay, just drink some more water. The other thing that also came through is in my previous readings, I mentioned about, that was a long time ago. I can't even remember in which readings it was, but I spoke about this book that I read a long time ago, that I read to my kids, A Wrinkle in Time. Okay, so in this book, this girl goes on this journey, and she goes on this journey to find her dad. Her dad is a scientist, okay, and he discovered something, and I don't know, can't remember if it was a time, I don't know, can't remember what it was that he discovered, but he was a scientist, and her mother was also a scientist. And in this book, she goes onto this journey in this other dimension to go look for her dad because he's lost there somewhere, okay. And she meets these like beings, godlike beings. Oprah is also in this movie, in the movie, not in the book, but in the movie. But she meets these beings, and one of these beings tell her that um, the same things that you consider as your flaws, okay? What are your flaws? Stubbornness, maybe. Uh, uh, um, you don't give up easily. That is something to do with stubbornness, okay? So, say for instance, I can't think of anything. The only thing I can think of is stubbornness. So basically, what she's saying to this girl is your flaws are also your gifts. And instead of utilizing it for the wrong reasons, like for instance, stubbornness, if stubbornness can come in when you don't want to take advice. But stubbornness can also be maybe you're willful. But stubbornness is also very important because it gives you perseverance and willpower. It gives you the ability to stand up for yourself and defend yourself when the time is needed. Okay, it's something to that effect. I hope you're getting where I'm going with this. So it's almost like whatever these characteristics are, it's also your saving grace. It's also what's helping you navigate whatever this is. You might feel there's some type of urgency to what you are doing, but the universe also wants you to step back and relax. Take everything in your stride and to unwind, basically. Okay. The other thing I also want to pick up, this prejudice thing also goes along with patterns, and you realize this now, because in order for you to be a prejudiced individual, okay, this, I think this is the realization that you've had. In order for you to be a prejudiced individual, you can be prejudiced in many things, okay. Prejudice is not just people like racist and stuff. They can be, you might not agree with a person that believes differently than you. That's a prejudice, okay. So they have a different viewpoint than you, or they see things differently, or they worship differently, or they see God differently, or whatever the case might be. So it's almost like you realize that to change certain things within yourself regarding certain prejudices that you might have, okay, it's something that's deeply ingrained in you, because prejudices is usually something that's it's like this. This is an example. if a person that's a racist is basically prejudice, okay? So how did that person become like this? This person wasn't born like that. This is something that was taught to that individual. In other words, they grew up in a house with a lot of people that were racist. These people taught them certain behaviors, taught them how to look at certain people in a specific way. Okay, so there is some type of pattern in a thought, something deeply ingrained in you that you need to articulate and learn to express, okay? But in the same breath, you need to be sensitive about certain things. It may be just a personal prejudice. I don't know what this is for you. Because the universe is also telling you, I think more this is like a personal prejudice, something you see inside yourself that you might not be happy with, and the universe is trying to tell you, you need to do what's right for you. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's a belief. Okay, this is what's coming up. Say, for instance, I'm going to talk about this. Oh my God, why the hell did this just come up? Okay, I don't know what is my readings, but this just popped up. I have an uncle. This uncle passed on already. Okay, many years ago. And he had two sons. And both his sons are graduates from a very prestigious university. Stellenbosch University is one of the most prestigious universities in the world. It's considered, okay, equivalent to Harvard, equivalent to Princeton, and you know, that type of universities. So both of them went to this university. It's like 15-20 minutes here from where we live. 15 minutes, not 20. 10 to 15 minutes drive. So this uncle of mine was a teacher, okay, and he was an art teacher. He was an art teacher. Oh my God, why does this come up? He was an art teacher, and he was good at painting and sculpting, and his son inherited this gift from him, his younger son, and he wanted to study art, but his dad didn't want him to study art because his dad said he wanted to study cartooning, wanted to cartoons and stuff like that. The eldest went to study a BCom degree, which is business. I don't know what he studied eventually, but um, he didn't end up studying art. He ended up studying something else, which I don't know if he ended up being happy doing this. But I can remember distinctly there was this incident where he came to my mom, and he was very unhappy because of how he felt forced to do something, and he needed someone to talk to, okay? And he came to my mom, and I was like there and listening to everything that he told me. I was just like sitting in the company. I was still a child too. We both basically the same age, okay? So he's a few years younger than me. I don't know if he ever pursued. We're not in contact with each other. I don't know what goes on in his life. We're not that close, this cousin of mine. But I don't know if he ended up what he's doing now. But this is exactly the thing. It's almost like a parent or someone telling you whatever you're pursuing, it's not going to work out, basically. Somebody's trying to tell you this. They have this prejudice or this beliefs and ingrained in them that whatever this is that you're doing is lofty, something to that effect, okay? But in the same breath, and the universe wants you to change this pattern of thinking, because it might be a parent that instilled this in you as a child. Now you have this ingrained pattern behavior where you think that it's not going to work out, basically, okay? And the universe wants you to stop this and tell yourself, no, you have to have faith in your own abilities and continue with whatever it is that you're doing, okay? I just want to move this quickly here. I think I should put this over here. Okay. Just want to just hold on a second. Okay, I think. Okay, so the other thing I also make, sometimes I write the stuff all over, so forgive me if I page through this. What time is it? It's already 20 minutes in. So whatever this thing is that you're doing, it could be anything, this lofty thing that people think you're doing. Because Venus is entering Taurus. We're in Taurus season now. Venus into Taurus. Taurus is a tangible sign. Somebody that works towards goals. So you are required to put tangible things in place to pursue whatever this is. Okay, like a grounding of ideas that you need to do. With a Mars Neptune link, okay, Mars and Neptune has a link, and this link in Mars and Neptune is almost like, you know what sign Mars is. Mars is Aries. It's fiery, it's passionate, it's business orientated, okay, very grounded in the sense that they want to do things action orientated. So there is no subtlety about Mars, okay. So Neptune is a watery element, which means there's a lot of emotion. So it's almost like emotion meets action, okay. So there's a lot of passion there in your, maybe you should allow some type of passion into your imagination. I have no idea, okay. You need to stand your ground regarding this, because these prejudice energies, it's something that holds you back, okay. These prejudice energies, these people, and you need to honor your needs. Make space for make space for these things, okay. Make space for your own needs, basically, and honor it. Mars is in the opposite sign, okay, of Libra, which is Aries, and the ruler is sitting in Taurus. Let me see, I wrote it down. In Mars is in the opposite sign of Libra, and the ruler is sitting in Taurus. So I have no idea, but something, thing that came up into my mind. It's almost like something unexpected, exciting. I have no idea what this is, okay. I need to pick up that card. No, I think we have enough cards. Here you are, judgment. This is judgment for you. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Just want to pick up this card here, if I can pull it closer. Okay. I don't even know where to place the cards, because my book takes up most of the space here. So, let's see. Like I said, there are things, there with the speak out card. We're going to go through now. So I wrote a lot here, so there's a lot of stuff I wrote down. I don't even know if I'm going to get to everything. It's already 24 minutes. Okay, so here you got free will, speak out. This communicate and solve the conflict. You need to speak your mind. If you're unhappy about something, if you feel someone offended you, if you feel this person did something wrong, you need to speak your mind. The thing that I'm strongly picking up is people that are creating solid boundaries. And if you create solid boundaries, obviously you're going to have friction with people. And this is something that I strongly pick up. And maybe this is something that you're trying to avoid. But at the end of the day, if you don't do this, what is the outcome going to be, and are you going to be happy about this? Because this is also a thing, free will, okay. It says get out of your cocoon. Maybe you don't, with this get out of your cocoon, it's basically express yourself. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Your needs are important too. Dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. Understanding. Maybe this understanding that I always talk about, which is love, is you creating, instead of always creating understanding for other people's needs and how they feel and what's important to them, why don't you create understanding for yourself and put your own needs first too? Because we always have this tendency to sometimes say yes when we actually mean no. Okay, you need to allow some things. The other thing that also came through is allowing certain things. Okay, it's almost like you don't want to allow yourself certain, I would say, privileges. I don't know what this might be for you. Okay, let me just go through the notes here quickly before I continue. Like I said, with this prejudice thing, I wrote it down, a few quotes here. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Okay, so whatever this thing is, people may not understand it, the people around you, because there's something life-changing about whatever this is, but it's also something that's right for you, okay? Okay, I'm going to leave the rest. I don't think it's necessary. It's like I'm just seeing here this stuff that I missed here, but I don't think so. Like I said, there's this feeling, I wrote it down here too, this feeling came through strongly about, it's almost like people's opinion basically. And these opinions of these individuals make you doubt yourself, or this choice that you made for yourself. But the universe is telling you, you need to listen to your own heart. I have no idea what this is for you, okay? So, you got here the Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, and withholding. And then you have the Horse King, assistance and control. And you have the Sacred Union, partnership and romance. Okay, so this partnership and romance could be something in some of your someone's future if you're not in one yet. Okay, so whatever this is, this insistence and control basically is like, I think it's just the right type of people that will come along to guide you on your way. Okay. Another thing I also want to tell is I don't know if you feel like, I totally get this, and this is something that I feel strongly here. It's almost like this control. Don't allow this assistance that people give become controlling. In other words, they boss you. Like, for instance, I've experienced this too. People giving you advice about your business, but they're not actually making jewelry, or they have never run a jewelry business, but they tell you how to do things. Okay, so this is basically what I pick up here. Okay, you know what's good for you. You know what path you chose. These people that give their opinion, were they there? Did they sit with you at night while you were doing your thing? While you were working on your dream? Were they there? Did they give any input, negative or positive, then they should just shut the fuck up. Okay, this is just my honest opinion. Okay, so this is the Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun card. This is you. I think with this card, there's a lot of confidence coming through in this card. This confidence that you have, it's coming across as abrasive to other people. And I'm going to, this is, yeah, exactly, with this Temperance card and this Seven of Wands. It causes abrasiveness in people. In other words, I'm trying to articulate this. It's almost like these individuals, they feel intimidated by the fact that you have confidence in your own abilities. Okay, they may want to make you feel doubt in yourself. And when I say it's abrasive, it's almost like, say for instance, I don't know how to articulate this. I'm trying to think of an example. You love yourself basically, and you have confidence, and you do your thing, and you mind your own business, and then you encounter some individuals, male or female, they dislike you for no reason. Okay, so obviously you're reflecting something back at them that they lack. So basically your confidence is abrasive to them. It makes them feel uncomfortable in their own skin. This is the energy that I pick up here. It's got nothing to do with you, okay? It's them, basically. Yeah, this is you. You are protecting your energy with this Two of Swords. Yeah, with this Knight of Swords as well. It's like you understand this prejudice energy, okay? And you're ready to defend yourself, basically, if you need to do that in whatever shape or form. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, this is basically you standing in this energy, and this is how it leaves this people. I'm going to draw more cards here. Why are these people feeling this way? Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this is just so fucking unnecessary. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. The Wheel of the Year speaks of, in this, the experience of seasonal things. These individuals, I don't know who they are, but it's like they think you got lucky in something. It's not luck. This isn't luck. Whatever this is. What the hell? Have you ever heard of hard work? Persisting. Putting your money where your mouth is. This is what you did. They think you fell in your lap, basically. Whatever this is. Nine of Wands. Nuclear. This is what you did. You worked. You worked for this. Okay. Let's just see here. There's something intuitive that you're feeling too for some of you. And your confidence is also going to be boosted by something. Okay. Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles. This Two of Pentacles, I pick up the energy of you needing to protect whatever this is that you worked for. Eight of Wands. Don't let these people's bully be burden you, basically. This is what I picked up. Whatever you do, make decisions from a fearless place. Don't allow other people and their doubts It's almost like these people, they have their own doubts in their life. This is why they never pursued anything. So it's, don't let them make a bloody bin of you. This is what I think, it's people making a bin of you. King of Swords. They invert. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of cards. King of Swords. Nine of Swords. Five of Cups. Somebody. Oh my god. With this inverted tree, this is what I pick up. You see this inverted tree here? And this Five of Cups. This and this Nine of Swords. And then there's this Four of Swords. Just look at, I want you to look at how this card looks. Look at how it's almost like this tree grew over these swords and then up. It's like almost like it's, I would say protecting, more like, yeah, it's like I get a protective energy from this. And this here, this inverted tree, and with this King of Swords, there's somebody trying to prevent something here. I have no idea what. It could be a King of Swords. I have no idea what. Inverted tree. Somebody's trying to prevent something. I have no idea what. I don't know if this is heartache. Okay, a person preventing, trying to prevent heartache. Why? I have no idea what the hell this is. The other thing I also pick up is someone feeling very emotionally vulnerable. The death card here. Don't be alarmed when you get these cards, okay? There's somebody trying to prevent something for you. You see this tree, it's cut down. This is what I pick up strongly. Somebody's either trying to protect you or make you feel safe or secure or protected or trying to prevent something. You know why I'm saying this? Look at this card here. This card is like a tree standing in the road, almost like preventing something. Do you understand? I don't know why I'm picking this up. What time is it? I'm going to draw the last few cards, okay? Maybe it's friends or family or people that are trying to protect you while you are gestating in this period where you're working on something. Okay, I have no idea what this is. Let's draw a few oracle cards. Love oracle cards. Okay, and then I'm going to stop reading. It says here sacred union too. And then there's horse king. And then there is, I have no idea what this is. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to draw from the love oracle. I think this emotional invulnerability, I don't know, maybe there's some, I spoke about somebody feeling emotionally vulnerable and somebody is trying to protect someone because they see this in the other individual. I have no idea. Let's see. Look what I wrote here. Oh my god. I wrote this down here. And I just looked at it. This is part of the notes that I wrote down. I see someone is trying to protect you. I wrote down stepping out of survival mode. You're entering a new phase in your life. You have been working on something. I don't know what this is. Okay, you also, almost like I said, this gestating period is also making you feel uneasy. And it's almost like this person or individual or people that are, they like, how can I say this? I don't even know how to express this. Coddling is not the right word. I don't like that word. They're not coddling you. It's guidance. It's probably just your spirit guide, but it's gentle. It's not abrasive. It's kind. It's soft. It's just a soft energy. It's beautiful. I don't know how else to express this. It's almost like, you know, friends that believe in you and they support you, stuff like that. I have no idea what this is. This third party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. I don't know what this is for you. If they are the one, you have already met the romantic partner you seek. And a last card. Make the effort. This love is worth taking a risk. You are called to move forward. I have no idea what this is for you. For some of you, I picked this up about reunions. Okay. I saw another tarot reader also that spoke about divine males and divine females. Read some of them, not all of them. It could be twin flame connections, divine male, divine female connection. I have no idea, but they are, yeah, anyway, coming together of souls, basically. Let's put it that way. This is your reading for today. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to the new subscribers. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit the notification bell and the subscribe button. Please, thank you. Love you. Bye.